Have you ever wondered, why am I here? What is the purpose of my life? Is my life just about existing, or there is a deeper meaning of it? Now, this question has bothered mankind since centuries, but still, who has the right answer? Some believe there is a deeper meaning to our life, and some believe that life is all about enjoying. But what is the truth? Is it either of them or a mix of both? We'll find out today. Welcome to Detachment Circle, where we dive deeper into mindfulness, detachment, and spiritual wisdom to help you live with clarity and peace. My name is Siddharth Das, and I'll be your guide in this journey to self-realization. Today we are going deep into purpose of the soul, the purpose of our identity in this life, and the role of karma in shaping our mission. And most importantly, how to find your purpose if you feel lost. Whether you have always felt called to do something greater or you're struggling to find meaning, this episode is for you. Many people believe purpose of life is all about achieving something, finding the right job, making money, or even making an impact. But what if purpose of life is not something you find, but something you create or live every day? So in today's episode, we are going to explore what is life purpose, what it really means, and is it all about the achievements or it goes beyond? The two layers of purpose, personal and universal. How experiences, struggle, and even past life energies shapes our purpose. Practical steps to align your inner calling and live a meaningful life. And of course, I'll be answering questions about discovering and living your purpose from my Instagram. So, the two layers of purpose, soul and identity, personal or universal. Before we even think about finding our purpose, we need to understand that purpose exists at two levels. Okay? One is the soul's purpose, the eternal spiritual journey across lifetimes. And the other is identity purpose, which is you, the unique role we play in each lifetime. So there are two purposes. So let's try to understand the purpose of the soul. The soul's purpose is beyond material success. It is beyond relationship or career achievements. The soul is here to evolve, to break free from the cycle of karma, and to realize its true nature. And that's why we are here. In Vedanta, it is said that the soul's ultimate goal is self realization, to wake up from the illusion of separation and recognize that it was never different from the divine. That you, me, and divine, we are all one consciousness. The day we realize it, the day we open our eyes, the day we are awakened, we see the unity in everything. That's what Advaita Vedanta and our Upanishads talk about. But this realization doesn't happen instantly. The soul takes birth after birth after birth after birth, learning, growing, making mistake, and slowly dissolving the karmic layers that keeps us tied in this cycle of rebirth. So whatever you know now is not only that you have learned here, it is also what you have learned across lifetimes. So soul is here to experience, but soul is a witness. Soul is not guiding anything. Soul is only witnessing. It is waiting for you to realize who you are. Now, what is the purpose of this identity? The individual life purpose, or the personal purpose, or the personal purpose of this body, this identity which I have taken, which you have taken, which everybody else has taken. While the soul has the timeless purpose, Your individual identity, this life, this personality, this name, and this body and this form also has a purpose. This is where the dharma comes in. Dharma is your natural duty, the role you are meant to play in this world. It could be raising a family, it could be creating art, it could be healing others, it could be teaching wisdom to people, it could be podcasting or listening to podcast or growing yourself. Purpose doesn't have to be big, but it has to be true to you. So right now, ask yourself, what drives you daily? Are you living from the needs of your identity? Or do you feel a deeper calling from your soul? Pause for a moment and reflect on this as we continue. Purpose is one of the most misunderstood concepts. Many people spend years chasing love, success, or recognition, believing that one day they arrive at the right destination. They feel fulfilled. But let's shift the perspective for a moment. What if purpose is not about reaching a goal, but it is about the energy you bring to each moment? In many spiritual traditions, purpose is not about what you do, but who you are becoming. It is about the depth of your awareness you bring to your action, the love you bring to the relationship, and the clarity you develop in your mind. So instead of asking, what is my purpose? Try asking, how can I align with my highest self today? Now, before we move on to our next segment, here is one reminder for you. You don't have to know your final purpose. You just have to follow what feels most aligned right now. Let's try to understand our purpose in detail. Is our purpose chosen, or it is predetermined by our karma, destiny, and free will? I have already spoken about karma in our first episode, so in case you have not watched it already, after this episode you can watch it. At the same time, I also talked about destiny or free will, and in our second episode, so make sure that you watch it after this. In case you have already watched it and listened to it, thumbs up to you. There is a virtual high five to you. Let's move on. See, one of the biggest debates about purpose is whether it is assigned to us or whether we create it. Do we have a mission that is given to us at birth, or do we get to decide our own meaning? Let's talk about karma. The idea that your past action shape your present life applies to your purpose as well. Some people seem to know their purpose from a young age. A child might be born with an extraordinary talent for music. A person may feel deeply drawn to healing others. These could be the karmic patterns carried from the past lives. But just because karma influences your purpose, it doesn't mean you have no control. The Bhagavad Gita teaches Nishkam Karma, the action without attachment to results, the true detachment. This means you must take action towards your purpose without obsessing over the outcomes. You still have the free will. Even if your soul's past choices brought you here, your free will determine how you shape your future. Imagine you are handed a block of clay. Your karma gave you the raw material, but your free will decides what you will sculpt out of it. Your choices, your efforts, and your awareness are what truly shape your destiny. Some aspect of our purpose may be shaped by our past life energies, like our karma. So, according to the Vedic teachings, our soul carries tendencies, strengths, and lessons across lifetimes. So you might be naturally drawn to certain field, interests, or even people because of the karmic energy of the previous life. But here is the good news. You are not bound by the past life karma. You can always create a new path. So take a moment and write down three things you feel naturally drawn to. Don't overthink it. Just list them. Are these desires coming from your ego, or do they feel like something deeper, something you have connected for a long time? Let's try to understand how your life's experiences shape your purpose. Many people think purpose is something that should come effortlessly, but in reality, your greatest challenge often reveals your deepest purpose. Think about it. Someone who overcomes deep childhood wound might feel called to help others heal. And I know so many people like that. Once you heal yourself and then you would want to heal others. It is very natural. And I think that I can relate to it because that's what I am doing. How I knew that this is my purpose? Because I healed myself. Then I healed others. And this healing came naturally to me. It's as if the life is guiding you through the challenges, shaping your soul in the process. But how to identify your life's purpose? Here is the truth. Purpose is not something you find, it is something you uncover within yourself. Many people are stuck waiting for the big sign, thinking their purpose will hit them like a bolt of lightning. The purpose is not a destination, it is a process. Remember that. And here are three signs that will show you that you are on the right path. First, you feel deeply fulfilled doing it, even if no one rewards you. Second, you keep coming back to it no matter how much time passes. It benefits not just you, but others in the same way. Your purpose is not just about your personal satisfaction, it is about contribution. Even the things you love doing, art, writing, teaching, find their deepest meaning when they connect with the world around you. Now, let's get practical. How do you align with your purpose? Now, here are four steps to get clarity. First of all, follow what feels light. Your soul's purpose won't be forced. Notice what excites you naturally and it brings you joy. Secondly, observe where you are headed. Sometimes purpose is about service. What problems do you naturally feel called to solve? 3. Release the need for perfection. You don't have to figure it all out. Purpose reveal to you as you take small aligned steps and connect with stillness. Sometimes the clearest answers come when you stop searching and simply listen. Here's an exercise for you to practice. For the next 7 days, journal one thing each day that makes you feel deeply present and alive. These are the clues to your soul's calling. Now, what to do if you can't find your purpose? If you are feeling lost, here is what I want you to know. You don't need to find your purpose right away. You just need to follow your curiosity, your natural instincts. Purpose is not found in thinking, it is found in doing. So stop searching, start experiencing. Try new things, explore skills and interests without pressure. Sometimes purpose is not discovered, it is developed. Serve first, clarity will follow. Instead of asking, what is my purpose? Ask, how can I serve today? When you focus on service, purpose often reveals itself naturally to you. And when you focus on service, it is also effortless effort. It is also surrender. It is also nishkam karma. It is the detachment. It is the karma yoga. And here is something very personal to you, and very few people know about me. So now you see me as a coach. You see me as I am helping hundreds of people. Now I know my purpose. This is what I am meant to do. This is what I like to do. Every day I wake up, I would want to help others. This is my true calling. But was it always like that? No. I had a long corporate career. I was into corporate rat race. I was growing. I was all about getting promotions, dealing with people in the office. And I was there. I was living that life. And before even I came to corporate, I had already lived multiple lives. I have waited tables in a restaurant. I was a waiter. I worked in a retail. I was selling clothes. I worked in a radio company. I worked in theater as an actor. I was distributing pamphlets roadside. I was working in events and I tried so many other things. And that's why I am here, because in the end, everything connects. Because I have gone through all the levels. I have seen the ground reality. I have seen what it feels like when you are penniless, when you don't have a single penny in your pocket. How do you survive? Now I am able to help people because I have gone through all of that. So my life's purpose revealed itself to me. But all I had to do was keep trying. All I had to do was keep going with the flow. And eventually it will all make sense. Take my word for it. And one day you come to me. If this makes sense, if you have resonated with this, one day when you realize that, yeah, it all made sense, you come to me, I'm right here. Take my word for it. Now it's time to take some questions from our Instagram followers. Remember, I am only taking questions from Instagram. Make sure that you follow me and you're also joining my broadcast channel. I'm only taking questions from there. So, first question is everybody born with a purpose? Yes, but not all purpose looks the same. Some are quiet, some are simple roles in everyday lives, and some are grand. So your role is no less important than anyone else. Can my purpose change over time? Absolutely. Purpose evolves. Purpose is not final. It will keep evolving. When I was 20, I did not know who am I, but my purpose was different. Now I have a different purpose, and when I'll be 50, probably my purpose will be slightly different. So growth is very natural, and your purpose will keep on changing. Okay, next question is, what if I don't feel passion for anything? See, passion doesn't come from thinking, it comes from action. So try things, explore, get involved. Passion follows curiosity. Start small. Instead of looking for something big, notice the tiny moments that bring joy to you. Helping a friend, reading a book, creating something. Purpose is not a destination, it is energy. Next question is how to step forward when one wants to know their life's purpose. Remember, keep trying and start small. Purpose will never come from thinking. You need to remember that. Just by thinking, you will not know your purpose. You need to keep doing, you need to keep creating, try different things, and look deep within. Keep meditating, keep journaling so that you get more clarity about what is going on within you and where are you heading. With more clarity, with more mindfulness, you will be able to find your life's purpose. Next question is, what happens if one actually attains that life's purpose? Like I said, it is not a destination. Okay, it will keep on shifting. You will keep on evolving. If you're talking about your soul's purpose is to evolve, is to realize, is to go towards self-realization. And the day you have realized yourself and the day you are moving towards moksha or liberation, once you find moksha, then you are one with the consciousness. You are one with the God. So your purpose is finally achieved. Okay, the next question is very interesting. If the God is the doer and we are just a pen which is moved by the God, then why do we have to perform duties on our own? Why don't God do that for us? It's a bit different than the topic, but I am really curious about it. It's an excellent question, and that's why I am taking it. Okay, so you feel that the God is not doing it. Okay, so you need to do it on your own. So, first of all, I would want you to remember that although you may feel that you are doing it, it may feel that yes, you have the control, but you will see that it is not in your control. The God is actually doing it. But it is also giving you a free will. It is also giving you a choice that how would you want your life to be. It can't do everything for you. It has sent you in this life with a purpose, which connects with our today's episode. So your soul's purpose is to evolve. If everything is already laid out for you, if everything is already smooth for you, then how will you evolve? How will you learn? So that is your life's purpose, and that's why it is important that you use your free will to dissolve your karmic patterns. So, in a way, all three episodes are connecting with your question. So, thank you so much for asking it. Let's go to our next question. When people have a soul purpose, what is the guarantee that he or she can complete that purpose or it remains incomplete? So, there is no guarantee that you will find your purpose or you will fulfill your purpose because it is up to you, because it is all about your soul's journey. So your soul is here to grow. Your soul is here to experience. If you are not listening to it, because soul will never interfere, it cannot take charge. It is a witness, right? So if you are not listening to it, of course, you may not find your purpose. And what will happen if it is incomplete? Another birth, another cycle, another loop. If you do not fulfill your purpose, that's okay. You will fulfill in your next life or the next or the next or the next or the next. It will continue forever. Next question is again a good question. My entire 41 years of life, I have been feeling that I have a huge purpose here, but still haven't figured it out what it is. I'm starting to feel like my entire purpose is just to work off past karma as to not bring into my new life. And I have to say that it feels very disappointing. Could it be that my entire purpose of this lifetime is just to heal old karma? That is a beautiful question. That is such a powerful question. And thank you so much for asking that. Yes, eventually, if you see on a very deepest level, beyond your identity, beyond this body, this mind, this name, beyond our emotions, beyond our thoughts, if you feel and if you see the purpose of the soul is to dissolve karma. So if you feel that you have found the deepest truth, yes, the soul's role here is to dissolve karma, break free from all the karmic patterns, all the loops, all these infinite cycles. You break free from it. You break free from your karma and you do not create new karma and you just surrender and be one with the consciousness, with the God, with the Brahman. How beautiful that would be. So if you have already found this truth, I would want you to pursue it. And if you are able to dissolve your old karma, I think you are on the right path. So I'm really happy that I am getting such awakened soul who are connected with me. Then there are a lot of questions about life's purpose, and that's something which I have already shared, but let me just quickly recap. To find your life's purpose, It is not a destination, first of all, it is a process. So you need to get into the process, and it doesn't happen by thinking. You have to go and try multiple things. Once you start trying it, once you start dealing with the challenges with an open mind, without staying stuck in your karmic patterns or a victim mindset. If you are dealing with challenges, if you're handling challenges, your purpose will be clear to you slowly and gradually. Okay, so next question is, are energetic healers that clear parts of us interfere to our karma? Your karma is pretty much dependent on you, your thoughts, your intentions, your beliefs, your actions. So other people don't have any influence. They can influence, but how you are reacting to it, it's totally up to you. What should be the life purpose of a married man and woman? A lot of people have liked this question, so let me answer this one. What would be the purpose of married wife and husband? Again, the purpose would be to live this life beautifully. The purpose would be to serve each other, to serve the divine. And just because you are married, that doesn't mean that you have lost your own soul. You are still an individual. Your soul is still an individual, and it is on a journey. And this body is a vessel right now in this life. So while it is here, you would want to make most of it. You would want to give it all the exposure, all the experiences, so that it can dissolve past karmas and it can find liberation, it can find moksha. So even if you are married, it doesn't matter, keep your individuality and then eventually work towards your liberation. And if we see practically, of course, to live a happy life, to help each other out, to help each other reflect on themselves, to help each other clear their past karma. It is all about that, and how beautiful that would be if you have a partner like that. So, last question. There are many questions, but most of them are answered previously throughout the episode. And some questions are majorly around karmic relationship. So, guys, that episode is going to come out soon. I know that that is one area where a lot of people have questions and they are struggling. We will go towards relationships, we will go towards karmic patterns as well. But first, we need to understand some basics, some deeper meaning of life, like what is karma, like whether it is destiny or free will. And now, in today's episode, we are learning about life's purpose. Without knowing this, we cannot jump into karmic relationship. So I know you are curious, so wait for now. We will get there very soon. That is my promise to you. So the last question is life purpose different from soul purpose? Yes, it is. Your soul is here on a journey, like I described. It is here to evolve, it is here to experience, it is here to clear the past karmic debts. And your individual life purpose could be about gaining achievements. It could be about finding success, making money, and eventually serve. And at one point, both of these purposes will meet. And that is when it is about clearing your karmas. Because whether it is individual or soul, you both want one thing: to break free, to be free from this loop, to be free from this cycle. So when it comes to your karmic journey, your individual and your life purpose, or your soul purpose, or the universal purpose, they meet. Everything meets there. So keep clearing your past karma and keep creating better karmas, or just go beyond karma and do nishkam karma, or be one with the God by practicing karma yoga. I highly recommend it. You know how much I love talking about karma yoga, so don't get me started. We are already too late. So, just to recap, your purpose is not a fixed destination, it is a journey. Okay, so stop searching for it, first of all. Start living in alignment with what is natural to you. So, what is calling to you, and your purpose will reveal itself. Remember this part. Purpose is not about what you do, it is about the awareness you bring to life. So, if you ever feel lost, remember your purpose is not missing, it is already within you, waiting to be lived, not think. Don't think about your purpose, live your purpose. Thank you for being here today. It really means a lot to me that you are listening to the entire episode. Make sure you drop your comments so that I know that you have listened to it and it resonated with you. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram for more spiritual insight and subscribe to my channel. Whether you are on Spotify or Apple Podcast or YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and follow to continue this journey together. My name is Siddharth Das, and if this episode resonated with you, you also share it with somebody who really needs to hear this. I would love to hear your thoughts, so make sure that you send it in the comments or DM me on Instagram on my broadcast channel. Until next time, stay aware, stay free, and stay true to yourself. This is Detachment Circle, your journey to the self realization.